This is a video recording of how to get this feeding pump up and running. I have already secured the bags since I do not have anyone to hold the phone for me. I have already secured the bags. This is the water, this is the food, and I have already secured it in place here. So we start from this hen with putting down this, bring it around here and have it anchored right inside the groove here. Okay, I'm gonna close it and I'm gonna turn it on. So I turned it on, and we can see here this says prior settings, and this says clear keep settings, and here it says clear settings. Prior settings meaning that the settings it had before, like for instance how much millimeter per hour of food was given and how much millimeter of water was given. We are going to clear the setting, so we are going to press right here where it says clear settings. We are going to press the button beside it, and right away the screen came up with 00. If you notice, 0 feed, 0 flush. Okay, and the water is what is called flush. At the top here, I'm not sure if you can see this because it's a bit pale, but it says prime pump. It says adjust feed at the next step, and it also says adjust flush, and the bottom says done. So this patient is presently getting 50 milliliters per hour. No, sorry, this patient is getting 24 milliliters of food per hour, and she's also getting 50 milliliters of flush every 2 hours. And so we are going to go about now to put that setting in. So first thing we're going to do is adjust the feed, and this would be the second one. So we are going to press the button beside it, adjust feed, and right away you can see the screen comes up. For this we are only setting the feed rate, which is 24 milliliters. So we are going to go to the top where it says feed rate, and we are going to press the button at the side, and we see that comes up. Okay, so in school we always learn about 100, tens and ones. So all these arrows are represented 100, the first one, tens and ones in the bottom. So we're giving 24 hours, so we need 24 milliliters. So we need to have 4 here in the ones column, and we need to have 2 here in the tens column. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and press this this button that corresponds with the line that goes to the ones. I'm gonna put 4, so I'm gonna press it 4 times, and here we go. I'm pressing. Let me hold it out some more. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So we have our 4 in our ones column. Now we're gonna go to the tens column, where we need to put a 2 so that we can have 24. All right, so we are going to press this button that corresponds with the line that goes to the 2, the tens line. So we are going to press it twice. So it's 1, 2. All right, and see, we have our 24 milliliter per hour. We're going to go ahead and press enter at the top. All right, enter. So now if you look over here, you will see it says feed rate 24 milliliters per hour. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and adjust the flush. and we are gonna just press done. And once we press done, then it comes back, adjust the flush. All right, so we are gonna go to the third one now and adjust the flush. So it's that, and it says flush volume and flush interval. So in this case, we're gonna do both of them. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is the flush volume, and earlier we said that this patient is getting 50 milliliter water every 2 hours. So for the flush volume, we're gonna have 50 milliliters. So let's go ahead and press the button beside the flush volume, and here again we see this tens and ones charts come up. So we're gonna be setting 50 milliliter. There's the 0 there already in the tens, in the ones column, and so we're gonna be putting 5 in the tens column. So we're not gonna touch the bottom one because, like I said, there's a 0 there already, and that is what we want to have there. But for this line, we need a 5, so we are going to press this 5 times in order to generate the 50. All right, so we go here and we press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and once we have our 50, then we're going to go ahead and press enter, which is at the top. Enter. And so over there we see we have 50 milliliter. All right, but now we want to make sure that this 50 milliliters of water is given every 2 hours, and so we are going to set the interval for 2 hours. So right here it says flush interval, and this is where we are gonna press this button corresponding with the flush interval, and we see our chart come up again. This time it's tens and ones, there's no 100, and we are going to do 2 hours. So 2 hours would be in the 1 section. So we're going to press this, hold this button corresponding to the 0, and we're going to have this 0 turn into 2. So we're going to go 1, 2, and we are going to go enter. All right, and so now we have 24 milliliters per hour of feed. That is the feed rate, and the flush at the bottom is 50 milliliter every 2 hours. All right, so now that we have the settings that we need, we're just going to go ahead and press done, and we have done right here. So now it is done. It said our set is loaded. However, after our set is loaded, we need to prime our pump to make sure that the feed come down and that the patient does not pick up here, unnecessary here. So we're gonna look at the side again, and we're gonna use the top button that says prime pump. We're gonna go ahead and press that, and it says auto prime at the top. It says hold to prime flush, and hold to prime feed, and the bottom says done. So we're gonna do auto prime, and we're just gonna press it, and it's gonna prime itself. So we wait for that to be primed. We're just waiting on the to prime. We're gonna pull this paper off, and if you see now we have the food coming down in the line, and it is prime. So now that it is prime, you press done at the bottom, because you're done. All right, now that you are done, you can go ahead, after you have prepared the patient and flush, you can go ahead and connect this to your patient. Thank you for watching.